Okay, thank you so much, Christian, for accepting this invitation for the interview within the Must Talks series. Thank you for accepting the discussion. I think it's really important these days to have discussions or more and more discussions about the defense industry, not just in Romania, but in Europe as well, considering that we are dealing with more and more threats, unfortunately. The last time we spoke, you talked about the company that you founded in Romania last year, if I'm not wrong. So I want to start by asking you, why did you decide to open a company in Romania? What is the mission of this company? And how do you feel, or how did you feel the defense environment when you came to Romania?
First of all, thank you so much for the invitation and for the chance to talk with you again. As you say, it's really important that we talk about. To answer your question, what brings me exactly to build a company in Romania? I mean, we started ASO in Bucharest because we recognize a critical dangerous vacuum in global defense. The lower airspace is mostly not protected, and we see right now traditional defense systems focus on high altitude across border threats, leaving the lower airspace fragmented and vulnerable. And we built ASO to end this fragmentation, to develop a unified intelligence layer that the first time covers the entire detect, identify, and control cycle on the core and architecture. And the second way, it's for me really important. I believe we have a lot of good people here in Romania, talented people. I'm speaking here from the tech side, and just take a look on my team. I mean, they're young professionals, and also we have, experts with a huge experience inside on the board, and also as advisors. But I see a huge potential in Romanian people in the tech scene. They are talented, they are hungry to moving things forward. And this was for me as an entrepreneur really important to have a team exactly with people like that. And I mean, this is one of a success factor of a company. If you have people, they are hungry to understand what is the vision, to understand what we built here, especially focus, we want to secure and we want to help. And this is really important. And I find here exactly the people. And I mean, of course, to be honest, we are really close to the actually warfare that happens across our borders. Yeah. And I think it's a really good strategic position. And for personally, I'm in love with this country since over 14 years. I mean, I like Romania so much, and I'm really glad to be here and to bring impact forwards, to bring my value, and I want to support. And yeah.
Could you please tell us how many employees do you have here in Romania? How many Romanian employees?
We have already 5. 2 are already in the contract that's starting right now. We are looking for scalability right now. It means to working especially in this field, and you know it. You have a lot of experience in the defense. It's a very dynamic field, yeah. And this is why we prefer right now to have a small, talented expert team to exactly react with agility, with agile, to exactly bring the things forward. And I mean, this is really important to react on the requirements of the defense, also on the requirements that you found in the cases that we have in industry and critical infrastructure side. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this is why you need a small team that's very flexible to react on exactly the requirements and the actual situation.
I know that before you started this company, you also had or dealt with other companies as well. Could you please talk a bit more about your background? Because I think it's important for those watching us to understand what is your background, because it's also somehow related to the defense industry.
Yes, I'm coming basically from the computer science. I mean, I'm in love with technology. This is in the childhood, starting with that. I'm also fascinating about the airspace since I'm 12, and After that, I make my career, especially also to founding small startups in the field of technology, and I take a lot of time with innovation in the consulting fields. Yeah, and in 2013, I have an exciting project to bring the first AI into the game to detecting meteors in the night sky. It was a really huge hard project on my side, but it shows up exactly the experiences that I learned there in this project to adopt it right now, to making right now as bring a scalable system on the market that you can use right now. Yeah? And this is important. And I mean, the whole career, I'm see me more as an innovator guy. And for me, it's more important to bring ideas into reality. And this is what we actually need in the situation that we are. We needing more companies that brings the products into life and to exactly defend the enemies or threats, or helping with their solutions to bring value into the market. And I mean, this is really important to get the knowledge that you have made in the past, to adopt it really fast into the future. And I mean, this is what I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, to have this connection, to have these experiences, also in the field of urban airspace mobility, that's especially focused on the lower airspace. I'm in this field more than 5 years. I know about the regulations of lower airspace. I know what it's necessary to control exactly UAVs in this airspace. Yeah, and I mean, this helps us a lot right now, and I see a big opportunity. You know, I'm the believer that hopefully, if the war is stopped, yeah, urban airspace mobility, all the drones bring a positive impact into our completely infrastructure. Means medication transportation over the air. If you're looking at the traffic here, it helps a lot. Yeah, but this is necessary. You build right now infrastructure to identify, control them. Yeah, this is really important, and I hope that can we bring right now our ASO technologies into the game in the actual situation. Then we have exactly the important thing. We have the fundament for the coming airspace infrastructure. And I see that as a big chance right now, and also for Romania to open up a completely new infrastructure, yeah, in the lower airspace right now. And I see we have a really good chance to establish Romania as a real good player, and it would be open up a lot of business ideas and business models for other companies to be a part of it. And this is what we see as a chance, yeah.
So what is ASO Vision basically bringing to the table for the Romanian authorities? Let's say how your systems could help to the defense of Romania's not necessarily just border, but Romania in general?
I mean, we help Romania to converting the existing infrastructure. Means especially if we're talking about you know, the Vision AI is a passive optical detection. We can converting the existing infrastructure instead of rebuilding new things into an passive and active early warning shield when low altitude threats approach the border. You know, I mean, we bring the most important thing. We bring reaction time, and you see what's happening in Galaxy. It was 4 minutes, and I mean, now we have to use exactly our sensors to adopt it really fast. And this brings us reaction time. It brings us awareness. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling everyone you have to compare us as a smoke detector, and the smoke detector is the one of important thing. I mean, we're talking about countermeasure stuff, yeah. But if we don't know where we're shutting down and where is the enemy in the sky, I mean, this is important that we bring right now to using existing infrastructure. This is the way we can help. I mean, connecting existing infrastructure to exactly give also, and this is also important for me as right now a Romanian company, we give Romania a total sovereignty of the situation awareness to secure the borders today. And of course, you can adopt later also the other sensor. Have to talk about the sensor fusion, yeah. But of course we can help, and we can help right now. I mean, we have not a waiting line. Give me a camera, we connect them, and you have a drone detection system. Yeah.
I know that you are also present, you and your colleagues at BSDA, and you had discussions there, and after that with some representatives or different ministers, let's say, or the security departments, let's say. How did you feel those discussions? What is your impression at the moment when it comes to this possible cooperation between the Romanian authorities and private companies in the defense sector, and more precisely ASO airspace intelligence?
I mean, I see we have a lot of really good positive reactions, especially on the BSDA. By the way, this event was grateful organized. Really good. I mean, it was exactly on the point, and also with our partners, we present them then. But we have a lot of good decisions, decision makers on the both, and also from other states. It was very surprising us. I mean, now we are in close discussion with other countries. They really interest to see them. And I mean, the BSDA helps us a lot. Why we present them our solution in the live demonstration. They can see that the system already works. And I mean, to help them to understand that it's now necessary to bring things forward and need systems that right now in operations. Yeah, and I mean, this was a really nice impact for us and a huge learning. Also to get more contact with experts, especially in Romania, and with the government. And we see right now, I mean, we have a lot of meetings after the BSDA, and of course, it helps us a lot right now to moving the things forward. But it's really important. We want to work together with the government and with the military hand in hand, and this. It's what we have to do in the whole sector of defense. We have to learn to working hand in hand. Yeah, but if we're talking about protection the country, now it's the time to react and to bring the things on the way. We have not the time anymore to wait another month, another year. That technology or orders that we make brings them to the field. I mean, we saw it in just 1 week, 2 threats in Romania. I hopefully this was a wake-up call. Yeah, I hopefully. But we have to work together and to secure the country, especially the borders right now. But it's a big chance for the whole ecosystem. I mean, it's necessary to have an ecosystem. And I told you, I think this is a great chance for the country. We have a lot of good companies there. And we are happy that ASO is also a part of it. But we have to react and make the things happen now.
What is the next step for your company? What do you plan in the future? What other systems or technologies will you present or create? Do you have anything in mind, or what's your plan?
Yes, we have. As I said on my intro, we play the field of the detection, of the identification, and the control. And identification is a really important thing, especially if we're talking about warfare and also about the future of controlling the airspace. For all the listeners, mostly all airplanes in the airspace that we know having an ADSB. It's an identification system, especially for the radars and for the ATCs. It's the air traffic management and air traffic control to know where is in our airspace. So, and this is what we built. We're building an ADSB alternative, and also a IFF, a friend and foe system, to integratable immediately on UAVs, and also allowed us to adapt it in C2 systems or in ATCs or in our own UTM system, to having a control which drone from our fleets is operating right now in our airspace. And this is the next step. We have to bring our UAID on every vehicle that's flying in the lower airspace, to having exactly the operational monitoring about where it's operating. And this is very, very important also for now and for the future. And of course, the controlling means also the C2 system. And I think this is have to be one of the important things for all defense companies right now, that we just making a vendor lock. Oh, that's my information. I mean, I know there's a threat, but we have to be sure, and we have to build and integrate this solution from day one in all of our solutions to send them directly to the decision maker. I mean, for example, if right now you have the ASO Vision AI on the camera is working and we detect a drone, it's in 900 milliseconds, we can send it to the decision maker over the C2 or to a ATC or to a UTM system with exactly the data that they need. I mean, we're talking about optical, but we send you evidence. This is the first thing. Second, we developed a really good system that allowed us to give you the position where the drone is coming. With edge AI cameras, we can also give you altitudes without having a connection to the flight control of them, just about what we're seeing. And this is very helpful. Yeah? I mean, now we can say, look, there's a drone. They're coming from north, 4 seconds away, and it helps a lot to bring exactly the good system, I mean the big systems, exactly in the position that they know there is something coming. And this is what we bring into the game. And with the IFF or with the unified airspace identification that we built, I mean, this is very helpful for our own fleet to control them. And I mean, there needs regulations, yeah, but we're talking more about reaction time and more about identification for ourselves. And this is what we already done. And the next big plan is we now in construction on our flight data center in Fundula. It's outside of Bucharest. But important to say about why we open up this space. In the beginning, we have also space in Germany. And this is for us as ASO really important. On this facility, we're flying drones in real environments. Our AI is completely built on real data. I mean, the sky is very complex, and this is why we decide from day one we need a flight data center that we can fly every drone models that we saw, how it looks a drone in 10 meters, how it looks a drone in 120 meters of different sizes models. Then you have cloud constellation, daytime, nighttime. This is really important for us to challenging our system and to bring them to make, to optimize them. Yeah. And also, of course, this test center, this vertiport is exactly the demonstration that we actually, with our technology, can detect, identify, and control a vehicle on a special place. Also for the future, really important to control them. And this is the space that we open in the end of July to starting there the first flight missions for us. And also we invite the whole ecosystem on this space for testing and supporting. I mean, this is really important. As I say, we have to work.
Okay, so I think it's very important that you talked about the flight data center, because I know from many companies that they struggle a lot with testing their drones because they need so many approvals and stuff, and there are only some military fields that they can actually use, but also after so many approvals and documents signed and so on. So I think that will help a lot the ecosystem, as you said, because we do have companies that are producing drones at the moment. And of course, the problem that we do not see the threats, the ones that you also mentioned earlier, it's what led to what happened actually in Galați and in the port of Constanța. So thank you so much, Christian, for everything. I hope next time we will meet and discuss. We can already talk about the flight data center that is already working, right? And
yes,
also about
you can visit. You can come and visit. Sure. You can come and visit us then for the opening.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.